I have to take $6,000 out of my savings to replace my first car, not because I did anything wrong, but because insurance left me with absolutely nothing. And the same day I found that out, I had to go find a new car. This is what that day looked like. So here's what exactly happened with insurance. I called them expecting some kind of help, some kind of payout that would at least soften the blow of losing my first car. What I got instead was the worst thing they could have told me. I didn't have collision coverage, and because my girlfriend was at fault for the accident, insurance will cover the other car. But for my Corolla, nothing. Zero. I was sitting there on the phone just processing that, about to take 6,000 out of my own savings just to buy a new car. Money I worked for, money I saved, just gone because of one rainy night at a traffic light. I was so frustrated, and I am still frustrated, honestly, but I couldn't sit around just being angry. I needed a car really quick, so that same day I went and looked at 3 options I found on Facebook Marketplace. The first car was a '03 Camry, and look, it had character. Older, lived in, you could see the years on it. But at this point in my life, coming off losing my Corolla, I needed something I could trust immediately. This one just didn't give me that feeling. There was a lot of rust underneath the car, so I went on to the next car. Now this one almost got me. '06 Camry, wooden and leather interior. Genuinely one of the cleanest interiors I have ever seen on a car at this age. I was leaning towards this one hard. But then they told me about the subframe, and just like that, it was dead to me. I am not buying someone else's problem on top of the problem I already have. So I moved on to the third option. Then I saw this, a 2010 Toyota Corolla CE. Same year as my totaled car, different colors, and the moment I opened the door and sat inside, something hit me. It felt exactly like my old one. Same sitting position, same dash, same energy, like muscle memory just kicked in and I was back in my first car again. Now, is it perfect? No, it's a CE trim, one level beyond my old S trim. Manual windows, AC doesn't work right now, but here's what it does have. 125,000 kilometers. That's incredibly low for a car this age. My totaled Corolla had over 300,000 on it. So I took it on a test drive and it drove exactly like my old one. Smooth, reliable, familiar, and in that moment I didn't care about the manual windows. I didn't care about the AC. It just felt like home again. So I ended that day having looked at 3 different cars, $6,000 lighter from my savings before I even made a decision, and one car that genuinely made me feel something special. I haven't made my final decision yet, but I know how I am feeling, and whatever I decide, you're going to find out on this channel first. Now, drop a comment. Which car would you have picked? The '06 Camry with the clean interior and the wooden interior, or the 2010 Corolla that felt like home? And subscribe because the next video is the decision, and trust me, you want to see it. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.